It's Saturday, June 8th, 2024, and I feel it to talk about don't be a doormat to people, or stop being a doormat to people, or basically stop saying yes to everybody and people, places, and things of that nature. Before I do that, I will thank God that I did get some help to at least get a meal yesterday when I went to see the Watchers movie and gave it a 4 out of 5. Um, and I will thank God for the help of getting a meal today for at least breakfast. When I went to see the movie Summer Camp, giving it a 4 out of 5 as well. Thursday, I saw Bad Boys 4, Ride or Die, and I gave it a 5 out of 5. This coming Thursday, I believe my official last movie will be the Inside Out 2 movie, animation movie. I did see the first one, so hopefully the second will be good as well. When I was watching the summer camp movie, even though it's like a elderly friend group or whatever the case may be having a reunion, at their old summer camp, and they act like children and things of that nature too. Maturity, it's not about age. A lot of people are old and they still act like children. I literally see that based on my conversation every day, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I just feel like to say, stop being a yes man or yes woman or whatever the case may be to people who are not willing to allow you to express yourself, and you are holding everything in, and you are unhappy for years. You are waiting, serving hand and foot for everybody, taking their calls even when you are trying to work or follow your dreams or things of that nature, and they don't even realize that you are the empath, the giver, the seer, the healer, the deliverer, or the one with the money, this, that, and the other, and they just walk all over you, calling you, texting you on your day off to come in, stuff like that, asking you for money, telling you that they're gonna give it back to you, just lying to you for no reason, when you shouldn't even have to lie to me that you're not gonna pay me back, because when I get the money, I'm not paying you back either. So that's the reciprocation there, since I always have to have everything one-sided for over 33 years. I'll be 34 next month, and I'm praying for a better season and, happy days. Actually being able to go out of town and travel and enjoy life or something of that nature, not just be held hostage in my hometown with no money, while everybody else gets to enjoy their own lives and things of that nature. But yeah, when you think about finally releasing all of that stuff and have to be placed on your healing spiritual healing journey, whatever you want to call it, a spiritual rest and things of that nature, and just see God and let God lead you. And at the same time, it's like, well, God, it's 85, 90 degrees, depending on the humidity or the ozone high or whatever the case may be. And I probably got like 3 or 4 bottles of water, and I'm thinking like, well, how am I going to resolve this issue? I'm going to end up starving most likely throughout the whole weekend and throughout the next week, most likely. And my human interaction will be limited after this weekend. So, yeah, so it's like, I believe the movie basically kind of helps you or me in general to reevaluate our lives. 2024 has been said to be the year of exposure or whatever the things of that nature. And here I am not knowing that I would actually be getting on camera a lot more than I would prefer to. And basically expose myself just based off telling my life story, telling stories, telling my testimony, or whatever else God has me to do, or whatever. And I'm doing all I can to make money just off myself, just by myself. Nobody's helping me, you know. Just two people, and I'm thankful for that because I did need that help. I really do. I do need that help in my personal well-being and getting my essentials and things of that nature. Especially when I'm taking care of everybody else, watch them, leave the house and have kids and this, that, and the other, or mess up their own lives while they're also trying to mess up mine. So, yeah, I'm a natural born leader, popular loner, going through a lot of mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, financial, creative, vibrational issues, and doing my best to follow my own dreams, to see outside of my comfort zone and outside of my own city, country, and see what the world presents itself. To know that there are thousands upon thousands of people, millions upon millions of people on social media, on the internet, and I have had to start posting my Cash App pretty much because God has led me to do that in a sense. And then it's like, well, everybody else gets to get stars and whatever other random rewards off of these different platforms and things of that nature. It's like, well, why can't I do that? Even being shadow banned or whatever, or the algorithm is not, pushing me into the right audience or my assigned audience, because my assigned audience is the one that has money and actually wants to give without expecting anything in return. Because for me, I want to tap into my passions, follow my dreams, see myself on the red carpet, and be that prophet, celebrity, life coach, entertainer, trillionaire, and everything else as an entrepreneur. I've been around a lot of religious people my entire life, or people who want you to get a job or whatever the case may be, and do my motivational pitching and things of that nature at that job, which is going to be a part-time job, entry-level position, barely minimum wage or whatever, barely above minimum wage or whatever. It's usually that. So why can't I be a full-time entrepreneur versus you telling me to go into an actual public place to work there and be a slave and a robot? Meanwhile, everybody else gets to be on social media and on the internet as a content creator or whatever the case may be, showcase their talents and things of that nature, and you act like you can't see me or them. You're a prophet, you can see in the spirit, you're a psychic, whatever, spiritual person, but you can't speak to me about my money or about my situation, about when the money's coming. But you want me to be held hostage to societal thinking, human thinking. So, yeah, you have to make it make sense, But, yeah, nowadays it's like the money that I may have had in the past that could probably get my brand off the ground, get my business, nonprofit, or whatever the case may be off the ground. That way I can be able to create generational wealth and enjoy my own life without having to worry about home, family, people, places, and things, and whatever the case may be. So yeah, it's like we shouldn't have to wait decades upon decades to finally get our life back and fight for it and come out of an agreement with people, places, and things. Um, for me to go in public and get human interaction, I'm dealing with different age groups and generational uh, gaps and things of that nature. And demons and things of that nature, or, I get to at least make the effort to operate in my gifts, called talents, and things of that nature. Because I want my financial breakthrough. So it's like I'm doing the work and I want to get some type of recognition behind it. You know what I'm saying? It's like universe, angels, ancestors, guides, guardians, God, whatever, to come through. Because I don't want to be a doormat no more. I don't want to say yes to nobody no more. I don't want people in my business no more. Like, if you're not helping me, elevate in life, why are you asking me questions? And why are you not paying me for my time? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I shouldn't have to go around telling people I don't have no money. Especially if you're making thousands upon thousands off of free stuff and you act like you can't assist nobody. And I'm called to break the generational curses and do all the praying and meditating and affirmations and all of that good stuff, while doing my best to be positive, even though there are times throughout the day that I'm probably depressed. Or I'm pretty much not myself, because this, and to know that I'm just starving and need basic essentials, and I don't drive, and I would have to do DoorDash or Uber Eats or something of that nature just to get my necessary needs. You know what I'm saying? And, God comes on time, always comes right on time, whatever the phrase is. In my case, I need him to show up right now, not when he wants to show up. You know what I'm saying? Not when I'm learning the lesson or overcoming the past and things of that nature. I need him to show up in my life right now. That way I'm not harming myself and being negative to myself or to other people. It's not fair to me. It's not fair to me. I don't care if you have dependents and you see me as somebody who doesn't have dependents, but you want to take advantage of me. It's not fair to me, regardless. We're all going through something. We're all struggling in some form or another. But we have to be able to help each other instead of doing these stupid trends about posting cash apps and see who's going to send you something, or talk about these performance bonuses, and then Facebook and all these other platforms don't want to pay for them. Pay you for using their free service. Especially when you have the stuff on. But yeah, I'm called to a lot of people in different backgrounds and industries and things of that nature. And, I can only do my best to be a positive light, word of encouragement, motivation, or inspiration, even while dealing with my own issues, personal, private, professional, or whatever the case may be. Knowing that I can't fix my life, can't fix my situation, my overdraft is in the hundreds or whatever. Knowing that at one point in time I had money and I've been a cheerful giver. I've been a giver, just giving. But nobody gives to me on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. but they want to interrupt my life and come to me in their needs, in their wants. But you don't want to come for me. I can't come to you in my needs, my wants. Like, I can't come to you and say, I want to go out of town and see the world or something. You know, I can't come to people and be like, I'm an entrepreneur, this, that, and other. Can you donate? Da, 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 da. I don't have the face for it. I'm not who you want in front of the camera. But I had to be brave to get on camera, especially when I know I'm called to the spotlight. You know? So yeah, my supporters will come, my money will come, and I will end up not giving to nobody, especially if there's no two-sided reciprocation. Nobody's calling, texting me, or emailing me. It's like, no, don't reach out when it's an emergency. Reach out to me on a daily basis, weekly, but you know, on a regular basis, enough to where that you know I'm alive. And actually assisting me instead of watching me and, you know, watching my posts and videos and things of that nature, telling you how my life is right now. I don't even know why I'm talking like this. I'm about to go to church in an hour or two. But yeah. I pray that God shows up for me today, this weekend, this coming week. And lets me know that my life actually matters. I do my best not to take advantage of people, but I can't allow people to just keep taking advantage of me or seeking after me when they want me, but not when I want them. I can't keep doing it. I want to be the next millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire. And I want my life to be lit, turned, high vibes all the time. No matter what it looks like, no matter how I feel, what I think, this, that, and the other. And get that healing and deliverance that I need in every area of my life. That God shall restore, supply. He fed the ravens. He can feed me too. I've heard about the miracles, signs and wonders and supernatural matters that people get their financial breakthrough, supernatural deposits, or things turn around. You know, some things have turned around for me, but not enough to where I can just be like so thankful and grateful about it that it matters. You know, to me, you know, the small things do matter, the small progress and things of that nature, they do matter. But at the same time, it's like, we've been doing this for 33 years and I'm tired. I want my boundaries. I want to enjoy life. You know, I want my bag. I want to be around celebrities and other entrepreneurs, millionaires and billionaires and things of that nature, regardless of what the result is or how people would look at me after the fact. Or if it's somebody they don't like or whatever the case may be, even if it's somebody I don't like, it's like, in a sense, I'm called to almost everybody. But everybody has to be able to sow into my light in my life. Yeah, how about that? Thank you, God. Because I'm actually tired at the moment. Yeah, and it's like on the way home, I think I'll be going through a lot of spiritual stuff where 1 minute it's like I'm present and then the next minute I'm not. It's like I'm in another world. Because I kept having to hold on to the seat rail or whatever. And maybe the bus was going too fast or I was sitting in an uncomfortable position. But yeah, I'm looking like feel like you kind of like in a daze or in a deja vu, I guess. Keep going, Dora. Keep going. But yeah, one day at a time. That I just pray that God shows up for me. You know, he showed up before. I do remember some of the stuff that he showed up for me, or a decent amount. You know, even if he has to remind me. I'm Joseph the Dreamer. I'm a loner. I've been abandoned. But I also want what's mine. And I also don't want to have to act ugly or do something strange for it. And walk by faith and not by sight. Yeah, it's like I don't want to give people access to me anymore. Unless they're paying me. Unless we're going on coffee dates. Going to the club or something. Going to lunch, breakfast, dinner. Going out of town. Going on private jets. First class. Something that relates to my gifts, talents, and things of that nature, what I'm called to do in life. I want the good life. I don't want to just see you enjoy your good life, and you know that I'm going through something, and you know other people are going through something, and you tune us all out. I am the one who should be tuning you out, but I care too much. Nowadays, I care, but I'm not going to allow myself to keep caring about you since you don't even care if I live or die, if I starve, if I harm somebody to get what I need out of life, or take advantage of them. Yeah. Thank you, God, for showing up for me today. Thank you, universe. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, ancestors. Thank you for my prosperity, my abundance, my wealth, my health, my riches, my silver, my gold, my success, my joy, my happiness, the fruits of the Spirit, and so much more. A renewed mind, heart, body, soul, and spirit man. Yeah, I talk to myself on a regular basis. You think I just do this for show? I don't. I actually go outside and pretty much do this in real life. So, yeah, it's not fake. But the real me is coming out. And I thank God for that. I thank God for that. So, not my will, but God's will be done. I pray you have a great day, great weekend, great year. And tap into your passions, follow your dreams, see yourself on the red carpet. And I look forward to seeing more of myself on every screen. On everything that you like. That you felt the need to overlook me. Scroll past me. Take advantage of me. Instead of helping me get to where I need to be in life, in my promised land, and to enjoy life and retire early and help you create generational wealth too, and things of that nature. Hashtag Blue Shield.